As a public information video, I do like to point out some of the things that I've learned during the week, really. So, right, this is what I learned this week, is it turns out, well, the government's giving away free, well, not free food, but like, what, £1 for a Whopper, £1.60 for a Big Mac. And, well, so I'm going to stock up on them. So I'm going to go and buy 10 Whoppers in a bit, and then I'm going to come back, I'm going to put them in my freezer, and then I'm going to go and buy as many Big Macs as I can get, and they're going in my freezer as well. So I'm going to do that. Well, I don't know. I've heard like the bonus chicken thing out of McDonald's was quite good as well, so I might just skip a couple of Big Macs and get a chicken boneless thing and all that. And everything's going in my freezer, man. So I'm gonna rush home, so all the moisture stays in it, and then freeze it, and then just microwave it all the way until Monday, till it starts up again, really. So that's that one, really. But then on the other thing is, right, the government has already furloughed people. It's been paying people's wages for ages. So people that are work that have had jobs, they're kind of on benefits now, really. So, but they're all starting to get used to benefits. Like, so, they're all getting used to benefits, and they're going, well, how's this thing work and stuff like that. So everyone's rinsing the furlough scheme. So, but that's going to stop in October, which so there's going to be enough people out of work in October, and it's going like that's when they start defaulting on their mortgages, their loan payments, and everything like that. And the government has already paid out that money to do that. So they've rinsed their bank account. The government has rinsed all our emergency funds. They've rinsed it already. So they've already rinsed that, and now they're paying for the half price food. So that's money coming out of. So this is all going on to future tax bills, maybe. That's if the fucking whole social society doesn't collapse badly. So, really, COVID-19, I worked it out. I wish I hadn't done the maths, but I worked it out. Like, so you've got 19 million people that are infected now, confirmed. Double that, just, like a statistician thing. Double that, so say 36 million. And then, so if you divide, like, the population of the planet with that, you get something like 2,222. Just being 0.22222222, just to be accurate, because I'm accurate. So, right, so this fucking face mask doing my name. But, like, yeah, so, the way that works out as is to infect the entire planet at that rate, at double the rate that they're saying already, is right, do the maths, man. Like, I did the maths for 18 million that are infected already. I did the math for that. And that says that you're going to be like in lockdown for 3,000 years. But like if you double it, you get like you'll be in lockdown for 1,500 years. So I know people are optimists, but I'm really a realist. And them stats just don't look good. In other news, the fucking bomb in Beirut, at the end of the day, that ain't a fucking ammonium nitrate fucking explosion. Now, the reason that I know this is because I know a little bit about explosives. And the way it works out is ammonium nitrate is an oxygenator. So what it does, it's got loads of oxygen in it, loads of oxygen atoms. Now, oxygen with fuel, right, the triangle, yeah, you need oxygen, fuel, and heat. So you know that triangle, right? Ammonium nitrate hasn't got any fuel. That's why they sell it in Homebase. I don't know if Homebase is still open. Might be open. I don't know. I ain't been down there for a long time because I ain't got a garden. But like so it's not technically explosive. And a fuel oil bomb is, which they said Timothy McVeigh made. Then right, so they said that he was stirring up fuel oil like diesel with ammonium nitrate in a van, and he blew the front of the FBI building off. So I don't believe that bomb was that. I believe it was a vapor bomb, and I believe that this is a vapor bomb. Like it's classified like by the CIA, because what it does is it it vaporizes explosives, puts it into the air first, and then ignites it. So it's a lot bigger bomb and stuff like that. So if someone is fucking playing around with a bomb like that, then they're testing it. Because they won't test it on the planet. They won't test it anywhere else. They'll test it for real. Because they can't show the explosion because it will be fucking, it'll get noticed by earthquake satellites and earthquake fucking beacons and satellites. It will get noticed. So if they're going to test it, they test it for real. And that is a fucking massive explosion. So the worrying thing is, if someone's testing that, yeah, they're testing that, like if that happened in, well, London ain't got no one there yet. Well, there's no one in London. But if they did test it on a city that is thriving city in Britain, then fucking untold people can be dead. So, if it, I mean, think what you want, kids. I don't give a shit. But at the end of the day, that's a little bit of what I learned this week. Like, what was the other one? It was a good one. It was, I think a little boy got saved from a well or something, and a cat fell out of a tree or something. I don't know. But all the other ones are fucking disastrous.